How's it going, everyone? Cosmic here, and oh my god, the room changed. Oh my god! Seriousness though, I am changing my setup a little bit, and I did record a video completely explaining it, but the video got lost. So thanks via what? Anyways though, today I am going to head and doing a top 5. Now, this is more of a top 10, but it's basically 2 top 5s together. So, if you ever go to school or you are at school, I want to make another school video because I think school videos are funny. Here is my top 5 favorite and my top 5 least favorite school classes of all time. Now before I get too far into this, I want to explain that my classes are different and I'm basing them on grade. So your classes are going to be wildly different than mine and it's going to be really odd. So I'm going to go ahead and write them down so I remember them because I just lost my notes. But I'm going to write these down real quick and then we will get right into number 5. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start out with the worst ones because I really want to get these off my chest and go ahead and tell me how bad my school system is. So let's go ahead. Start with number 5 is my 5th grade math teacher. Now, my 5th grade math teacher was my teacher in Arizona the last year I was there. So the thing about this teacher, I'm not going to say their name. I'm not going to say any of the teachers' names because I don't want them to find this and hate me for life. But I hated this teacher because she is way too strict. Now, obviously, there's the strict teachers, the mean teachers, the nice teachers, obviously. But I'm talking, this teacher is like a hardcore, like, if you got a question wrong, she would fail you. It's that insane. And in 5th grade, you can't really, that's not really fair. So I really thought that was ridiculous. I thought that was the stupidest thing. And some of the math questions make no sense either. Because nowadays, my math teachers give me examples in real life how I can use math. And that's what I like about it. That's how I learn. I'm a visual learner. But, this teacher, literally what she said, she's like, here's an equation, learn it, alright? And once you learn it, I'm not going to tell you anything about it ever again. And here's the fun part, she had pop quizzes like every 3 days. It's insane. Like, one day she would have a pop quiz, and then a day she'd normally have a pop quiz and nothing happened. And everyone would be like, oh, thank God. Next day, pop quiz. Or at the end of the class, she'd be like, 2-minute pop quiz. If you don't finish the pop quiz, you get an F. It was pretty bad. So, that's why she's on my 5th for worst classes. Now, this is more of worst teachers, if you kind of see what I'm meaning, but I'm doing it by classes because I don't want to mention any of the teachers. Next. Number 4 was a teacher that I met when I first moved here, and her name is, I'm not going to say, I forgot I'm not saying this, but she is a Spanish teacher of 7th grade. Now, a lot of people who go to my school know her, so I do want to say this. It's not because I don't like Spanish, and it's not because I don't like that class, but it's the way she introduced and managed the class. Now, a lot of people liked her because it was a class where you could do literally whatever you want. Like, I could do anything, and, wouldn't get in trouble, right? No one cares. But I had the people in my class that would throw pencils across the room, fling erasers at each other, and I don't even think I remember a single thing I learned in that class. I maybe learned something about Spanish history, but like, I don't think I learned anything else. I can barely count to 10 in Spanish. Uno, dos, see? No, I think French. Uno, dos, tres. Yeah, see, I'm not even that good at counting in Spanish, let alone knowing Spanish. So I think that class was really a waste of time, and every day I went there, something bad happens. So, yeah, that's pretty bad. The teacher's just, eh. But anyways, let's go ahead and go on number 3. Number 3 was my 6th grade math teacher. Now, he was more than math, he was math and language, but he's still, or math and language arts, but he's still my math teacher. And this is why I remember it. This is the first school that I got a detention in, alright? And this was Wisconsin. So, only time I've ever gotten detention, and I hated, and I absolutely despised his class, mainly because the way he graded you was ridiculous. And I mean, absolutely ridiculous, right? So, you would learn a new subject, alright? And before you learned it, you would take a mini worksheet, right? He still graded those worksheets, and they counted a lot towards your grade. Like, really, dude? because he gave me a thing, right? He's like, okay, so here you go. This is your assignment. Go ahead and do it. I do it. Don't know a single thing on it, right? I try my hardest. I get, I think, a D plus on that assignment. Puts it in as my grade. Guess what? If that grade didn't go in, I'd have an A in that class. No, I had a C because of that D. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. And I had to actually start cheating in that class. Like, legitimately, I sent him the wrong scores so I could pass that class. So, that's not a very good class, all right? Not the best class. So, there you go. Now let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is my 2nd grade English teacher. Now, I had not ever talked about my 2nd grade English teacher before, but this 2nd grade English teacher, I did not enjoy personally. Now, in the class was great. I loved the class. It was just the teacher and the way she taught and the things we learned. It was a language arts class, but we didn't learn any language arts in the first place. Like, why would you have that class if you don't learn anything that's related to the topic? Like, it makes no sense. She literally taught us, like, math and stuff. Right? She taught us math in the language arts class. Now, I don't know how your guys' school works, but a lot of people are going to say, and I know this because this has happened to me until 1st grade, that that one teacher teaches all the subjects or something like that, right? My 2nd grade class wasn't like that. We actually moved classes a lot, and we had a math teacher and an English teacher and I think another teacher, but yeah, that's that. We had that style going. But that was not good because she taught language arts, but she's told us math. So I basically had 2 math classes that year. And the way she taught was not very good either. She would try to relate it to something in modern culture, and it made no sense since I was, I was 2nd grade, I was 7, 8 maybe? So, come on. Come on, dude. Alright, moving on to number 1. My least favorite class of all time, and this is actually shocking. It's not because of the class, not because of the subject, not because of the teacher, but the people in the class. 9th grade band, and I'm in that right now. Now, I have told my parents, my friends who are in band, and a lot of other people that I despise the band classes now because in 7th grade and 8th grade, those classes were alright. I didn't really care. 6th grade is great, I loved it. But 8th grade is where it finally started splitting my hairs because, or 9th grade was where it started to split my hairs. Mainly because every week we have a pass-off, alright? Now, that's fine, but if the pass-offs, like, for me, I'm percussion. So I can't take my instrument home, and I have stuff I do during lunch, right? I go to the library to get books. I have to go to for certain teachers to do certain subjects, right? Learn a few things, right? So I'm a step above my class, which I never do. But when I do that, right, those turn out to be the days where it's like, oh, pass-off is due. And I'm like, but I can't go to, like, band during lunch. I have to do it in the band room. Oh, no, we're playing music then. So I can only come during lunch. And here's the downside. I would actually be fine with that. But here is the stupidest part about it. When you go there during lunch, all the people who are obsessed with band, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but wind ensemble people, the people who are obsessed with band, in my opinion, they are all there, all making a racket, so I can't even record my pass-offs. Like, really, dudes? Can you shut up for 2 minutes? Let me do this and then go back to whatever the hell you're doing? Because that's ridiculous. I really don't like that. Now, this doesn't really have to relate with 9th grade band, but relates more with the marching band. But there is a wind ensemble, or a percussion ensemble for winter, and this is the reason I don't go in it. There's a teacher that comes in every once in a while, known as Jay. And I didn't tell my band teacher this, but if he's watching this, here is my honest opinion on Jay. He is way too intense, right? I'll give him his respect. He's a professional, right? He's a professional. But he's treating us like we're college students. Like, we're not that level yet. I'm in symphonic band, right? And I was a freshman, and he gave me so many ridiculous roles that it wasn't even worth my time. Like, at home, I lost half my time where I do YouTube, and I had to put that towards marching band. I even told you guys this during the weeks it was happening, that marching band sucked. I hated it. I'm going to go back to it, because I'd rather go back to that since I have Harkins there, and I talk to him a lot. But otherwise, it's a waste of time for me. It's an absolute waste. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. Because Jay is just way too aggressive. So many people there hate me, right? Mainly because I'm a freshman, and they had a bias towards hating freshmen. Like, I didn't even understand it, right? The percussion was fine. I didn't really care about that, but that, like, overall, that collaboration of things just doesn't make me like band, right? Band full of rude people, full of mean people, full of abusive people. Like, it's not even worth it. Like, that's why it's my least favorite class of all time right now. So I'm never going back to the class. I'll go back to marching band and try to get another vlog for you guys. I missed the last one on my birthday, but yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, now we're at my top 5 favorite classes. And 2 of them are the same class. I'm kidding. Anyways though, let's go ahead and start with number 5, which is my 7th grade English class. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to this teacher, Miss, alright, Miss, alright, you want to know why? Because she was one of the best teachers, ow my eyes, she was one of the best teachers I've ever had. And mainly because I was that goofy kid in the class. I was the fun kid, right? I'm not going to say fun, but I was that really obsessive kid with everything, right? And when we even did acting in that class, we had this acting scene for, I think it was, shoot, I don't remember. It was a really weird book about a mystery or something, and a girl with a stocks or something along those lines. But I was a guy, right? While the place burned down, I was the guy outside, and I'm like, hey, you, yeah, you, get over here, so I could punch her face in. That was my line. Best line I've ever had. That was amazing. I loved it. So she is definitely on my list. Shout out to you. Love you so much. See you in the future. And if you still cringe at my name, then I'm going to send more middle schoolers your way. Trust me, I'm coming for you. Number 4 is 6th grade band. Shockingly, band is on my list. Oh my god! Band! It's like the Illuminati all over again!
Turn down for weed! Smoke weed!
No, but seriously, forget that stupid edit. But anyways, band 6... Did I move it? Okay, I'm moving the camera. My 6th grade band class was amazing. I loved it. That's what got me into band. 5th grade was when I started band. But I played saxophone. I hate saxophone. No offense, Nikki. I know you're watching this. Maybe. Possibly. No offense to you, but I hate the saxophone. Don't hate you. Maybe I kind of hate you. 50-50. Not really sure. But I hate the saxophone, okay? Done. I hate that saxophone instrument. I respect it. People who play it, that's fine with me. I absolutely hated it. I didn't like playing it. I didn't like carrying it. I didn't like doing anything with it, right? So when I moved to 6th grade and I tried band again, I did percussion, right? Because band at this school that I went and started at 6th and I started in 5th. So when I went there, I was able to transfer over to percussion. Percussion's actually really freaking good. I love it a lot. Percussion was amazing. Pretty dope, right? Pretty freaking dope. So I liked it a lot. It was pretty cool. And I stayed in it from that point on because the teacher was great. And he actually taught us marching band things because that school ended their middle school at 6th grade, and the last one had 5 years. But, oh, wait, what? 7th grade. They ended 7th grade and did 5 more years. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really unique. I thought that was really simplistic, and I thought that was awesome. So, that's my explanation there. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, my 8th grade English teacher. How you doing there? If you're still watching this and waiting for VGP, I'm telling you, it's canceled. It's not coming back. She is the teacher that was new. She was there for a year and left for a year. I had her, and I was one of the, 200 people that had her, and I loved her class. Like, we had some hard things. We had the Edgar Allan Poe writing. We learned a lot of poetry in that class and a lot of writing skills. And that's what I think makes me a good writer today. Because even in that class, I had people who absolutely hated it because it was such a hard class. She was a really strict, well, not strict, she was a really tough teacher. But she was a great teacher. I loved it. I loved her class a lot, and I would go back to it any day. Any day in my life, I would go back to that class. I would meet her again. So if you are watching this and you know, I'm Jayke Paver, hello. If you remember me, and I actually think I still have your email, but I'm going to send you an email probably today saying how your day going, because I love you, dude. Dude, not dude, but girl. Love ya. Hope your life serves you well, because you made mine better. So, there you go. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is my kindergarten teacher. Now, obviously, kindergarten, the teacher teaches you everything. So, the kindergarten teacher was Mr., and he had a weird name, but he was a great teacher. He was a mister. I'm not telling you his name. I forgot about that. Crap. But he was a great teacher. I loved him quite a lot because even though I got read referrals from him quite often, I still liked his class a lot because he was fun. He was a great teacher. He was amazing. I would definitely go back to his class any day of my life. And that's really all I have to say. It's kindergarten. I can't remember too much. But pretty dope anyways. Number 1. Number 1 is a class I'm going to right now, and it's because it relates with film, alright? This class is good old TV production, 9th grade. And this is because this class, I think, advanced my knowledge in film a lot. And even though they do studio work instead of movie work like I'm into, they still gave me a lot of background. They gave me cameras, they gave me ideas, they gave me a lot of interesting things. And I can get college credits because I'm in that class towards like NYU where I want to go. So I like the teachers a lot. They're really cool, really great. And I would definitely go back to that class any day. I would stay in that class. I even asked the teacher sometimes, hey, can I come here next period? Please? No? Okay. Anyways, though, that is why I like that teacher a lot. He was really dope. He's still really dope. And yeah, so I guess that's the end of the video. Anyways, though, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, because if you haven't already, you see a like a day keeps me from sending a hater army at you. I'm kidding, I'm not Leafy. But, a like a day lets me, yeah, that's what it does. I really gotta stop using that joke. Anyways, though, make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit the notification button next to the subscribe button if you are subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, why did you watch the video? And if you are enjoying, hit the subscribe button. I don't know. I don't have any friends. But like I said, if you are subscribed, hit the notification button, because that will keep you notified with all my future uploads. Now, everyone, tell me honestly in the description below, do you want me to go with games, keep going with the games, or do you want me to focus more on these kind of videos? These videos where I talk to you guys, because I love doing these kind of videos, even though my vocal cords are out, and I haven't even opened this yet, but my vocal cords are already gone, so I like talking to you guys, I like having a great time. But if you guys want this over gaming, because I want to keep up random games, but if you want me to cut off random games and add more of these personality videos, please tell me down below as well. And if you are a furry, make sure to subscribe. Okay, I don't even know why I tried to do that. I was trying to do, okay. And if you are a furry, make sure to go ahead down in the description and check out the Furry Amino app. Amino, because Furry Amino, I cannot speak today. Furry Amino is an app where you can go online and talk to other furries. I have the app. Make sure to follow me. I'm kidding. I need friends. Please follow me, please. I look like a badger whenever I do that. But make sure, if you are a furry, make sure to go check that app out down in the description. Not sponsored, I just like that app, and I feel like it'd be a good way for you guys to socialize. And if you do want to follow me on any other social media, Twitter is down in the description as well. Make sure to follow that. Keep up to date with my daily uploads on yesterday me being sick. And if you follow my account, you already know that. But if you don't, go follow it right now. Oh, wow, my hat covers my eyes. I am Batman. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.